finally here.
No doubt.
And I'm excited to hear from these coaches. We have several new coaches as well, and
Yep.
we'll get into that. And it's just a great way to kick off high school football.
No doubt about it. We're going to talk to local media guys like Drew Pavine, DJ Jones, Terrence Flowers. We're going to have all that here live from Muskogee County Media Days. It's football season, baby. And
I can't wait.
Bear with me because I don't have a voice. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to start it off here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Good morning, everyone. Kendall Mills, Director of Athletics for the Muskogee County School District. We're here for the 2025 MCSD Football Media Day. I'm very happy to be here. This is my first presentation as the Director of Athletics. I can't be more pumped about it. I know that we're going to have a great football season. We got fine young athletes here, excellent coaching staffs, and we're going to get the ball rolling tonight at Connect Stadium and Otis Spencer for 2 scrimmage games. If you have anything, if you're not doing anything, please get out and watch the young athletes perform this evening as we get ready for the season. Without further ado, we'll get started. The teams will go in alphabetical order, and each one will have 3 to 5 minutes for their interview session. Any questions, you can direct it through the media, and you can get with me after the program is over. Okay? We'll start with Carver High School. Coach Jones, you'll sit down.
Straight to question. Well, first of all, hey, thank you for having us, man. And for myself, I'm just glad to be a part of this community, great sports. I'm just proud of our community and excited to be back. So excited for this season and to watch everybody, grow, and all the athletes in our community make plays over the course of the season, and then just watch all these kids grow, man. It's a special place. And it's always been close to my heart. So I'm excited about the sports and where it's going.
First question, with you coming back home, on the doorstep of the season, man, just how excited are you to, stop doing the talking and start actually playing?
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, football here, man. You can smell it in the air. I think we had a great summer over the last month and a half that I've been here. Guys buying into it. We're building a great culture. Got a great atmosphere going on over there. And, we're just excited to get rolling. Got a group of seniors right here that excited about their senior year, their last time around. So we're just trying to do it the right way.
Coach, season by sport. What's your philosophy both on and off the field for players?
When you look at just the aspects of life, that's what I think about football. It gave me a great foundation, and part of the reason why I'm here today. When I look at it, man, our whole thing about my philosophy, our team mantra is hard work, discipline, perseverance. Those 3 things you're gonna always be able to stand on in life long after football, and that's what I'm trying to give my guys from a mental standpoint, man. This game can give you a lot, man. And if you do it the right way and you respect this game, it's gonna be a part of your foundation long after you hang the cleats up and put the football away. Hard work works. Anything you do, you got to put hard work in it. Discipline. I mean, if you want to be elite at what you do, even something outside of sports, you got to be disciplined. And perseverance, man. That's just life in general.
Coach Jones, DJ Jones, Sports Vision. This is your first opportunity as a head coach. What do you consider success for your team in your first season?
Just growth, man. Right now, I ain't looking down the road. It's 1 week at a time for me. We growing right now. Just my guys buying into it and accepting me and trusting me. That's growth for me. So man, I'm looking forward to the season. I haven't been in a game situation with any of these guys, so it's still a lot of things I got to learn about my team and who we're gonna be as far as our identity. But ultimately, man, I think all of us in this room, we're gonna compete and we want to win.
Coach Jones, Richard Holdridge, Georgia Alabama Sports Live. You have a unique opportunity coming back to Carver, playing 7 of the 8 schools here in Muskogee County, all in the same region. What are you looking forward to most about those rivalries once again?
The competitiveness. Like I said, man, we got great athletes in this city and across this city. It's going to be some hard-nosed football. It's going to be competitive every week. So, just trying to put my guys in the best position to be prepared to play and compete against these guys, and just give great effort week in and week out.
All right, Coach, I got a question for your players, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Fellas, when you sit down, you just make sure you say your name and what position you're in the classroom. But just what has it been like, with the coaching change and, getting to know Coach Jones and getting
question down.
Yes.
It's been different with a new coach, getting to learn them, but it been pretty good.
And can you say your name and what position you play?
Tristan Givens, class of 2026, edge rusher.
And the same question for you, man. Just what has it been like playing under Coach Jones this summer?
It been different, having to learn different things, different schemes, but overall it been good. Jacoby Cashlin, 2026 running back.
Tristan, I want to start with you. Obviously, you were the key contributor on that line on the championship season last year. What were some of the things that you're trying to work on going into your senior year to help your teammates on that D line to improve and just to continue being the dominant defensive player you've been?
Giving my team everything I got each play.
This question is for you, Jacoby. Obviously, they relied on you a lot, not only in the backfield but also in the slot. What are some of the key contributing factors of your basically being a versatile running back / wide receiver, just being a playmaker, trying to get open in space? What are some of the things you've been working on to try to continue to improve your offensive athletic ability?
I've been putting in work with my running back coach, and also they've been giving out new plays for me to get in space and make plays.
I got one last one for Coach. Coach, how do you keep the boys grounded when it comes to the pressure of coming out of the state championship?
First and foremost, I wasn't a part of that. This is a totally new team. These guys were juniors last year. It's their time around. It's their senior year. I wasn't a part of that, but I love what they did last year. And I just tell them, man, it's a totally new team. Long run, man, they the state champion. Everybody gonna play us with great effort. So to stay grinding, we gotta stay working. We ain't there yet. We still gotta mesh. We still gotta come together. We still gotta learn each other. Like I said, we done had great practices over the summer, but we haven't went out and battled nobody together. So my biggest thing is just the connection piece, buying into, believing in each other, holding each other accountable, and just putting that work in and know that's always work. Is always there. Is always more there to work on. So I'm just excited about these guys. They done everything I asked them to do since day one, stepping in the building. Trying to keep finding ways to just add value to ourselves, buying into the culture, buying into the things that myself and my coaching staff asking them to do. And it's been unbelievable, man. Guys have been there all summer. They're showing up every day. So I'm excited to see them, play against other people and just show what they can do. It's their last time around, so we want to do it the right way.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Tristan, it says here you're committed to Texas A&M, which is awesome, man. Why'd you commit to the Aggies?
I feel like a second home to me, somewhere I can consider a second home.
That's awesome, man. We can't wait to see that.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all.
Next up, Mr. Columbus High. Before Columbus is getting settled, I just want to give a few acknowledgments to Kimberly Wright, Director of Communications that's here, Chief Patrick Knopf, my boss, Chief of Student Services, and also Board Member Margot Slot. They're in attendance this morning. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Robert Peters, head coach at Columbus High School. To my right, I have Mike Fox, running back, outside linebacker, and Andrew Smith, quarterback and safety.
All right, Coach, you're getting ready to go into year 2 for you at CHS as the head coach.
Correct.
Just what did you learn from last year, and how have you implemented it going into this year?
Last year we had a lot of growing pains. We had a new install with the offense, so you just learn patience. Patience is a big key when it comes to that. This year we're looking, instead of an install, we're more of a polish mode. So, the patience that we put in early hopefully comes to fruition this year, and we see the growth and improvement that I wanted to build this program around.
Coach, now more than ever in 2A, the power rankings are crucial, so those non-region games are going to be very important. You open the season against Miller County, you have to play Greenville, Randolph, Clay. How important are those to get off to a hot start and to pick up those wins in those non-region games?
You know, as always, every win's important, but then again, it's about the growth, because once we get into region play, that's when we start to see where we're really at as far as postseason. So, you know, the non-region, you know, they're all important. We're focused on that right now. Right now, we're focused on Early County, who we play this afternoon. But, you know, every game to us is important. Every play is important. So,
Coach, you just mentioned every game is important, but how big is the Midtown Showdown game for you? Lately, it's been a lot of notoriety before in those car runs, especially the big game in town. But now, that game right there is starting to get its own game out of it. So, how big is that game for you and the team?
oh, it's big for us. Now that it's starting to have its own identity again, it's been an old rivalry and it's starting to come back. It's always important. You know, we want our alumni, we want our fans to be able to come out and support us. And, you know, we just look to have a good game against Hardaway, who's an excellent team also. All right.
Question for the players. Obviously, it's year 2 for you guys under Coach Peters as well. Just what did you learn from last year, and how excited are you for the upcoming season?
I'm real excited for the season. I learned to stay focused, you know, just keep getting better, keep coming back, continue to work, and I'm excited for this season.
Yeah, I'm also really excited for this season. Putting in new schemes and stuff, like building and adapting to this offense. It really taught me how to be a leader. You know what I mean? Especially last year, knowing we coming from a new offense this year. So, you know what I mean? It really helped me build and become a leader.
All right, this question is for Andrew and then you, Michael. Andrew, last year you split time at quarterback with Christian Spivey. Now you are the guy. What are some things that you're working on to get ready for this upcoming season, just to make yourself more effective in the offense?
Definitely spending time talking to Coach. You know, I'm thankful to be able to get on the field more often, not having to share reps, and, you know, continue to do what I do. So I'm looking forward to that. Yes, sir.
Michael, you played on both sides of the ball last year. How important is for you to get your feet on the ground and to make sure you're making big plays, not only on offense, but on defense as well?
Oh, it's very important because, you know, you got to contribute to both sides of the ball. You know what I mean? Especially when you got to play two ways, you got to be able to contribute on both sides of the ball. Got to be very conditioned and ready to play.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Next up is Hardaway.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Will Wilden. I'm the head football coach at Hardaway High School. I have Robert Allen, who is a senior tight end for us, and Cam Alexander, who is a junior cornerback for us. All right, Coach. First off, welcome to Muskogee County, and, you know, going into your first year leading the Hawks, just what has it been like getting to know the kids and getting ready for this upcoming season? It's been fantastic. You know, I've been at Hardaway. This is my 5th season at Hardaway, so I've known, you know, these kids for a long time, seen them grow up, and it's been just a privilege to continue to watch them grow and continue to have success.
Coach, since 2014, Hardaway has had 2 players drafted in the first round in the NFL. How much of a motivating factor is that for your players to know that going to Hardaway, you're able to get drafted in the NFL, as we've seen the 2 players that went on and played at the high level?
All right. You know, that's awesome for our guys to see those role models, and, you know, we wish them the best of luck, and they're always very supportive of what we have going on at Hardaway. But yeah, it's definitely, you know, motivation to, you know, you put the work in, and you know, and good things will happen to you.
Coach, same question I asked Columbus coach. How big is the Midtown Showdown game for you guys, and you got to mark on the calendar?
Absolutely. Like Coach said, every game is important. We want to go 1-0 every week, but it's a great atmosphere. It's a great event, and we're super excited that rivalry has been renewed, and we look forward to a great matchup.
As a, I know you say you've been at Harvard, but as a first year head coach, are you going to do things the same like you did last year, or you got something different planned this year?
I mean, there's always things we'll do the same. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So we had a lot of success last year, but yeah, there are definitely some just some things you want to change, and put your mark on the program.
Coach, like I asked the Columbus coach, the power rankings, very big deal. You opened the season with Jackson, you played Greenville, you played Booker T. Washington. These were very close games last year. Could have easily went 6-4. We're on the doorstep of the playoffs last year. How important is it to try to get off to that fast start, to try to get into the playoffs, knowing that the power rankings could possibly get that fifth team in the region in the playoffs?
I mean, it's obviously very important. We want to look at those games last year, see where we can improve, and hopefully work hard and see if we can change the outcome.
Question for the players. Obviously you're going through a head coaching change, but it's a familiar face for you guys. Just what has this offseason been like as you get to know Coach Wilden as the head coach? And what are you looking forward to the most this year?
Season, like I said, we've been working. We're working in the off season. We've been working this summer. Been grinding. We've been in the weight room, and we got a whole new offense. So we've been preparing for the season, and we're gonna have a great season this year.
Just like Cam said, we just ready to have a good season. With a new head coach, it's not really that new because we've been new. So it's not been that hard to adjust, but yeah.
What's some good advice Coach gives you that you can apply on the field and off the field?
So we have a new word for this week. It's called resilience. So yeah, we've been paying attention to that word. We've been using that word this week in all our practices, and we have a scrimmage today. So we gonna apply that word to how we play, and yeah.
Empty the bucket. You can do that on the field, off the field. Just give 100% every day.
Cam, Robert, obviously being in the region with 7 of the 8 schools from Muskogee County, rivalries are very important. But one in particular, the Midtown Showdown. You guys won last year. I know Columbus wants to try to get it back to their school, but how important are these rivalries, especially the Midtown Showdown, being at Kinnett on a Thursday night and just hyping up these games in the area?
This rival was very important. Like they said, they're bringing it back. So, we want to defend our trophy this year, and yeah, we're ready to play them.
Columbus has a good program. We just treat it as like a regular game, regular win, or regular win. And yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it, fellas. Jordan Rick Jackson.
All right, good morning. My name is Aaron McDaniel, head coach here at Jordan Vocational High School. Right here, I got Jameer Crummy, senior linebacker, running back. I have Joseph Lee, senior offensive lineman, defensive lineman. I have my associate head coach, Coach Michael Jones. And again, I want to thank y'all for what y'all do. This is great for the community. It's a privilege, it's an honor to be here, part of this fraternity of men here to cultivate the lives of these young men right here.
Coach McDaniels, it's good to see you again. And going into this next year for the Red Jackets, you've been building a lot with this program over the last few years. Just what have you seen from your players this year, and just how excited does it make you for the upcoming season?
I'm extremely excited. Last year didn't go how we wanted it on the scoreboard, but behind the scenes, in between those white lines, in the locker rooms, in the classrooms, it definitely went the way we wanted to go. We're definitely trending in the right direction. We saw growth, not on the scoreboard. We saw growth as young men. Our young men are definitely more resilient. They're definitely more bought in. They understand me as a head coach. They understand my priorities and my goals and what we need to accomplish as a team to be successful.
Coach McDaniel, what's the summer been like for your players as far as 7-on-7 drills and just getting ready for this upcoming season? And just the improvement and the development of the players going into the year?
So the summer's been great. We definitely had some good core of our team that bought into what we wanted to do. We competed in a couple 707s. Went down to Manchester, Marion County, competed very well against that talent down there. We retooled the things we did, and the things we did in the weight room, and how we structure our summer program. We used last summer, last spring as a learning tool. All right, we definitely went back to the drawing board as a staff, as administration, with the administration of our building, and looked at how can we build this culture, how can we build this team in the right way.
Coach, Jordan has had a speckled past, to say the least. 1 year, I think they had to cancel the season or something like that. How do you keep your boys inspired, and how do you keep them motivated?
So, I mean, that's a great question, and I lose sleep on that all the time. We talk about that. It's no secret the history of Jordan football. As I do my own self-assessment, as I do my own assessment of the program, it's been culture. We're working here to change the culture. One thing that we need to address immediately is the player retention at our school. Because when you constantly lose players, it's hard to maintain or build a culture, because they can't be in the program the full time to see it come to fruition. Thank you.
Question for the players. Just talk about what you're going through this offseason, getting ready, and just, what's the one thing you're looking forward to do as you get ready to kick off the 2025 season?
Being successful as a team. We ain't really just had that through all the years that we've played.
This question is for the players as well. Which matchup on the schedule are you looking forward to the most? Start with you, and then
All is a opportunity to get better and learn.
any matchup in particular that you're looking forward to?
Every single match that we got.
I love it. Love that answer.
What's something that coach tells you sticks with you on the field and at home?
How to carry yourself, how to be a productive young man, and who you want to be remembered as, and who you want your family to see you as.
You're only as strong as your weakest link.
Appreciate it, guys.
Appreciate you, coach. Appreciate you, players.
Thank you, gentlemen. Next up, Kendrick High.
How everybody doing? Emmanuel Brown. This will be my second year as the head coach.
All right, coach. Obviously, going into year 2, you brought a lot of changes to the Kendrick program. Just how have those changes worked out for you in off season, and what are you looking forward to the most as you get ready to kick off the 2025 season?
They worked out pretty good for this offseason. I mean, my guys have bought in the weight room and on the field, so that's very important. And we look forward to next week. That's our first game, so we're looking forward to getting out there with somebody else.
Coach, you play Heritage in that first scrimmage, but the first regular season game, you're opening up with the Walker School. This was a team that you beat last year at their place. What are you looking forward to that rematch with the Walker School, then week 2 playing Best Academy? How important is it to get off to that hot start before you enter region play?
I mean, it's important for us to get out to that hot start, but we just worry about next week right now. We just worry about the scrimmage. We're just trying to get past that first, 1 week at a time.
Hey, coach, look over here. I am wearing a basic 1991 faded out.
That's right.
I heard you guys have been having early morning practices. I want to know, what's the motivation? How are you able to change the culture and motivate these guys to come out there at 5:30, 6 in the morning to practice?
I mean, it starts with them just buying in, but it starts with the parents as well. We starting to get the parents on board, and the parents are starting to believe in what we have going on, so that's big for us. And getting up at 5:30 in the morning, it's not an easy task, so we appreciate the parents and the kids for buying in.
All right, question for the players. Just when you talk about what Coach Brown has done in the last couple of years, just what has it been like playing for him, and what's
It feel great. He been like since day one, since my ninth grade year. He been pushing me ever since then, up and down. And I feel great about this season. We got a good young team. I'm a senior, bro. I'm a senior, by the way. Like we going hard. We've been going hard in the weight room, getting our speed up, stronger, and then stuff like that. Selected here.
And what position you play?
Wide receiver and DB.
Awesome. And same question for you, man.
I just feel like we've been getting bigger, faster, stronger. You know, we've been hitting the weight room pretty hard. You know, it's a big difference than from what we had last year. And I feel like we're just gonna improve.
All right, and you say your name and what position you play?
Tristan Mitch, I play linebacker, tight end.
As leaders of the team, how do you motivate the younger players and get them to buy into the system?
We just keep them in line, you know, keep them straight, and yeah, pretty much.
Like my teammates said, keep them in line, pushing them hard every day, showing them no plan, like to really keep them on track.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you.
Good morning. Andrew Orpeza, Northside High School. I want to thank everybody for being here, our Board of Education, Coach Mills, who's going to do a fantastic job in his new role. Anytime we do media day, that means football is about to start, so it's a good day. Here with me, I have Travis Boyd, senior offensive line, defensive line, Travis Wakefield, junior quarterback and defensive back. And let me tell you something about these young men. So we got a term we call Northside, a Northside Patriot, Northside men. These two are it. They're loyal, they work hard, they do what they're supposed to do, they're there every day. So these guys are what it's all about. And fortunately for us, we've got a bunch of them on our team. So these are Northside men, and we're looking forward to these two and several of them kicking off next week. So.
All right, Coach, good morning. You've had a lot of battle-tested players from the last couple of seasons. What are you looking forward to the most as you get ready to go into this season and the test that lies ahead of you in Class 4A?
Well, every year's different. I think every coach in here said that. Every year's different. It brings its own challenges. So we're looking for the challenges this season will bring. You know, like everybody else, we're going to take each practice day by day and kind of go from there. But every season's different. So we're looking forward to a fresh start and a new season.
Coach, you play in 4A with your rival Harris County, also Stars Middle, Central Carrollton. Just talk about just the tough opponents there in the region and playing 4A ball. What is that atmosphere like?
Sure, it's tough. I think last year at one point, our region was ranked second or third in the state, strength of schedule wise, or whatever the metric was used. But it makes us better. Even in the losses, it makes us better. It rises our level of competition because we know what we're facing on Thursday or Friday night. So we look forward to every opportunity.
Coach, what did you learn about this team from last year?
The team last year?
Yeah, what did you learn from last year going into this year?
Well, I learned we've got to get better. I mean, just like every program in here, we've still got to strive to get better. And I think the guys that we got right here each day are working to get better, to improve, upon last season, hopefully.
Coach, what's your goals for this season? How do you measure success?
Well, that's a good question. We had the seniors in my house, and we talked about goals. I had them write down 3 goals as an individual and 3 goals as a team. I didn't ask them to talk about their individual goals, but team goals we talked about. And most of them are, we want to have more leadership, we want to have better team chemistry, we want to win games. I think every coach would be lying to you if he said they didn't want to win every game. So we're going to try to win every game. But more importantly, to reach those goals, the wins, the leadership, we've got to do everything in between. It's going to be the daily habits, the daily behaviors that we create that hopefully leads to a win on Friday night. So we're trying to focus on those things in between before we get to the game. If it's, got to get all your reps on squats. We're going to get them, whatever we're doing in practice. So our daily habits and daily behaviors is what we're really trying to focus on to reach those goals.
Joe, are there any challenges that you have to deal with your staff and players because you're the only team that's not in the same classification as all the other schools in the county?
I wouldn't say so. Our entire staff is back. We actually added 3. So, we've got a good coaching staff. Most of the core of our coaches have been together. And player-wise, we've got guys that have been bought in trying to do what we asked them to do. So I don't see any issues there.
Questions for the players as you get ready to go into this season. Just what are your goals and what do you want? What are your goals for the team and just how excited are you for the upcoming year?
We just got to stay committed. We got to hop on that field. We got to buy into the program, what Coach O's teaching, and just being there. Showing up, getting 1% better every day. And as far as the upcoming season, I'm really excited. There's new opportunities to get better, new opportunities. Maybe win more games, and just everything that comes with it.
Just really starting off from last year, building as a team, committing, buying into the program and what Coach O is trying to do for the team.
What advice does Coach give you that you can apply on the field and off the field?
Really not just on the field, but off the field, growing as a man, not just as a player.
Yeah, he taught us to be committed. That's actually our word for the year, that we live by this season, is being committed. You got to be committed on the field. You got to be committed on the classroom, because if you're not committed in the classroom, you can't be committed on the field, because if you can't do it right in school, you're not going to do it right on the field.
All right, so this question is for the players. So last year, we got the matchup we haven't had in a while, as you got to play Carver in a non-region game. You get Carver this year, and I know that you got to take one game at a time, and it's a non-region game, but how big is it important to play these schools here in Columbus, just for the community, just to get them out and supporting both teams?
It's big. It's really big, but it's not just the game. It's just everybody want to win.
For the community, I feel like it's big. You're bringing all these young men from different backgrounds together, and they got to play against each other. Carver's a good program. We're a good program. It's a good fought game. Good players, good programs, good coaching. So it's just a good dogfight right there.
Appreciate it, Coach.
All right, thank you, guys.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Got it, sir.
Take a load off.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Johnny Garner. I'm the head football coach at Shaw High School. Beside me to my right is Aaron Grant. To my left is Otis Stevens. We're excited to be here, glad to be here. We want to give a shout out and a thank you to the media for covering our sport that we love and covering these young men, giving them the greatest experience possible for their high school careers, as well as Coach Mills as well. Excited about him and his new role, and I know he'll be exceptional.
All right, Coach, we're getting ready to go. I think it's year 3 for you, right?
Yes, sir.
As the head coach,
Right.
you've built a lot over the last couple of years. What's it going to take for you guys to take that next step and bust through that playoff window?
Maturity. I've talked to our team a lot. Our staff has emphasized that word, maturity, and being able to mature as individuals, as young men, as well as a team, collectively. And that starts with doing the little things right from the time you wake up. Small things is, hey, go eat breakfast, right? Put something in your body, fuel yourself, have yourself ready for class, have your things prepared for class. A lot of these guys have been playing since they were sophomores, some even freshmen. So with that being said, I'm anxious and eager to see how we respond in regards to getting over that hump, like you said. I think we were 9 points total away from winning 7 ball games last year. So we had a lot of dog fights and we fell short. So now we have to find a way and figure out how to win those tight games, mature as a team, as a staff, and as a whole unit.
Coach, you made the playoffs last year, had close losses to Spencer and Sumter counties, and had to go on the road last year, but the margin of error is as far as hosting a home playoff game. Going in year 3, what is it going to take to not only get Shaw, not only to host a home playoff game, but to to make it past the first round and to compete for a region championship?
Well, the first thing we got to do is win those regular season games before we talk about postseason. So right now we have Seminole County on schedule for our scrimmage next week, and it's a process. From day one, our motto has been ATP, attack the process. So we're in that process now, and we're still attacking it day by day. And next Thursday, I invite everyone, please come out, check us out against Seminole County at Connect.
Coach, you come from a lineage of coaches and you played for some too. How have some of the things that you learned from them prepared you to be a better coach?
It has been everything, honestly. I do truly believe that I've been groomed and shaped by my coaches and the programs that I've been a part of in the past. I was fortunate enough to know what I wanted to do at a young age, and so I kind of geared myself towards that at a young age and prepared myself for these opportunities to give back to this community, as well as the young men that you see behind me and their teammates.
Next question is for the players. Just as you get ready to go into this year, how excited are you for the upcoming year, and what are your goals for the upcoming season?
I'm very excited for the season, and I just want us to be able to compete at a high level and just have fun.
Yeah, basically what you said. I want to have fun, senior season. So I want to win as many games as possible. But next week we got Seminole County, and I just want to start from there.
All right, this question is for both players. First of all, Otis, it was an honor to call your baseball games. We know you're a dual sport athlete. Just talk about how that helps you just get ready for the football season, just staying active and playing in other sports.
It helps me a lot. It helps me like take a break from football because like you don't want to get overly drained sometimes, but it's good to play both.
Hey, Aaron, you're going into your second year as the starter. What are some things that you've been working on just to improve your game as a quarterback?
Yeah, just sharpening the routes up with the guys, receiver core.
Appreciate you, Coach. Appreciate you.
Thank you all.
Thanks, guys. Spencer Hopkins.
Joe Kegler. I'm the head coach at Spencer High School. I have Elijah Fudge, Kenny Mangum, CJ Starr, football players. They're all over a 3.3 GPA as well, so they're great student athletes and great kids.
All right, good morning, Coach. It's good to see you. You've been building a great program at Spencer for years now at this point. Just what have you seen that's kind of made this year's version of Green Wave unique?
We're just focused on getting better every day. It's kind of the message. You're either going to get better or you're going to get worse, and we're focused on getting better day by day and putting those better days, kind of putting those back to back and, see what's going to happen at the end.
Coach Kegler, we've had the privilege of witnessing Spencer over the past couple of years, and they put up a lot of points. You saw Gary Gaither, a 3-year starter. Now you got Elijah Fudge in year number 2. Just talk about just that offensive mindset, to have a balanced offensive attack that really helps out your defense when you're able to score that many points.
We've just been fortunate to have some great kids that buy in, and the kids buy in. They do what we ask them to do, to push themselves to the limit, and we're satisfied with the results if we give everything we have every Friday.
Coach, what are some of the values you install in your players, especially the seniors?
The biggest thing is just every day I'm going to tell them I love them, good, bad, and different. We want that big family atmosphere. We want to know they're a part of a family, regardless of whether we win or lose, good or bad. You're a part of a family. I love you. We're going to be here for you after football, after you leave Spencer.
Coach, I know that you guys have a scrimmage coming up, but obviously week 1 it sets up where you're playing Carver in the Heritage Bowl. So just talk about the advantages and disadvantages from playing a game before the Heritage Bowl, or you like going in and that being your first game of the season?
We can only play the hand we're dealt. So if that's the first game, that's the first game we play. We had a game scheduled, and we had to change our schedule. So we had to make an audible at the line and change our play. So we just play the hand we're dealt the best we can play it.
Coach Kegler, you're the senior statesman of head coaches, football coaches in the county, and you've had several head opportunities. What do you think makes you, at this point, after 18 years in several leadership positions, what makes you the
I've had some great mentors, great coaches, starting with Coach Davis when I was in high school, Coach McGee, Coach Tinker. Our administration at Spencer does a great job. Ms. Patterson, she supports athletics to the fullest, and that's the biggest thing. You got to chase administration, don't chase jobs.
All right, question for the players. Fellas, you're getting ready to go into another big season for the Green Wave. Just what are your expectations as you get ready to kick off the year?
Well, we ready to play. Not gonna lie to you, ready to put in this work. Ready to show everybody what we got to do.
My name is Kent Mangle, class 26, Clemson Ann. One thing we're ready for, ready to compete. Ready to show the city what we've been working hard for in the summer. Ready to compete.
We ready to come out there, show everybody what we got. Been a lot of doubters.
How you doing, gentlemen? Coach mentioned the grade point, which is the first half. How important is education and keeping a high grade point average is to you after life, after being a green?
Very, because just in case we don't make it, we might have a bad injury or anything like that. We want to have something to do after that, What's going to be your next step if football don't work? Got to have the GPA, got to have them grades, got to have it.
Yeah. One thing you got to have is grades. Football can't get you everywhere in life. You got to have education. Like they said, we're student athletes. So you have to do your job in the classroom.
Like he said, if you can't do your work in the classroom, you can't come out there and do it on the field.
This question's for all three of you. I'm going to start with you, CJ. Obviously, looking at your stat sheet, 192 tackles last year. What was your secret? Like, were you longevity, just staying on the field? I mean, it seemed like with 192 tackles, you seem to be on every play defensively. Like, what are some of the things you were working on to try to get to that level?
Well, it's just, I got to want it, Got to have the mindset mentally and physically. Like, I just love the sport. I've been playing since Pee Wee, so I just love the sport. I love both sides of the ball. I just got to go get it. It's just a natural instinct for me. I got to go get it.
All right, Kenny, for you, just talk about just that rivalry, not only with Carver, but the other schools in town. Having 7 of the 8 schools in Muskogee County all in the same region, how important is it just to get out and show out for the community here in Columbus?
It's great, playing people we went to school with and stuff. Like, people it's great to play them, good competition.
All right, finally for Elijah, obviously we got to witness the quarterback before you, Gary Gaither. He was a 3-year starter. I know you were under him a little bit. Did he give you advice at all when you were playing as a reserve when he graduated?
Yes, sir. He just told me, make sure I speak up louder, make sure I be a leader on the team. Helped me out with some of the plays that I didn't know. Told me how to go through my reads. Make sure I know the key cues on the defense.
All right. Appreciate it, guys.
Appreciate you, Coach. Appreciate you, Blake.
Thanks, fellas.
Before we wrap up, once again, I want to thank everyone for coming out. We're going to get a photo op with all the players and all the coaches. I see Central Region Chief, Ms. Magwood, made her way in. Thank you for coming in. Mrs. Sly, thank you for staying. Mrs. Wright, thank you for staying around. But we're going to reconfigure this media, and we'll get a quick picture, and then any other communications you want to get, we can get that done. Thank you. For everyone else, that concludes media day, unless you want to talk to me.
Welcome back to Muskogee County Media Days, Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and I got him. I told you I was going to get him. I pulled him over here, man. It's the GOAT coach, OG of this area, especially for streaming. His name is Terrence Flowers of CGY. Terrence, first things first. What does this mean to you when we start Muskogee County Media Days? What is it? What's the precedent it sets for you? Is it kick off the season? What does it represent for you, man?
Oh yeah, it lets me know that it's time to polish your skills, dust those lenses off, check your wires, because it's about to go down.
Right, no doubt about it, man. And how long you been doing this? How many media days? How long you been streaming games in this area? I want everybody to know how long you've been
Well, actually, this is
on.
like my 4th media day, I think.
Which I don't think they had a media
Yeah,
day until
exactly.
4 years
I
ago,
think
right?
it was. Then it was a lot of times it was the school doing smaller stuff.
Right.
Like I know tomorrow, Brookstone's doing there, so it was things of that nature. I love this right here. I think it's great for the exposure,
Right.
for the teams,
No
for
doubt.
the players, for the coaches, and our market in general. It's a lot of good players. We have teams who got lineage. Even a Hardaway, they just had a player join the 49ers. So we have pro players and high D1 players in college come right here from Muskogee County. So I think Media Day is great for the exposure. And from the streaming point of view, man, I'm ready to get going, bro.
Yeah, I am too, man. I do want to ask, we're going to start first with Kendrick, because that's your alma mater.
K-Town.
That's your school. And
K-Town.
I'm telling you, this transfer thing, I really think this is going to make Kendrick, like last year, Hardaway was a surprise team. They won 4 games. They went 0-10 the year before. I think that could be Kendrick this year. They could win 4 or 5 games. What would that mean to you and seeing Kendrick? And are they one of your surprise teams maybe this year?
So I definitely have a connection to Kendrick. 1991, old guy. I know I'm old, but I keep in contact with some of the coaches there.
Right.
A new coach, Delray Stevens, he was a classmate of mine, and
Right.
he told me that the whole culture has changed. The school has gotten facelift, so things look different in there. And a lot of times when you beautify the environment, you better the facility for the kids too.
Right.
So I look forward to Kendrick definitely making some good things happen this year. And everybody knows if things were like they're supposed to be, and I'm gonna be politically correct right here.
No, go ahead, man.
Kendrick would be the powerhouse.
No doubt.
The feeder schools that go into the Kendrick are East Columbus, Rothschild, and Fort. And
That's a lot of champion middle school championship.
Exactly. And big shout out to I know we've been talking about Kendrick, but with Carver, the team the nucleus team that Carver that won the state championship are kids who won 2 championships at Fort. So I've been following these kids. Kobe and them back there,
Yeah.
they won 2 middle school championships. They went to Carver. They've been successful there. So Kendrick is in the middle of all that. So it's a hotbed for talent.
No doubt.
And hopefully this year and in the next coming years, when things balance themselves out, K-Town will rise again. We'll be on the plains again. Go Cherokees.
Now, you talked about Carver. You know Jarvis Jones.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about the hire and him coming in after? It's a lot of pressure when you're stepping in a role that they just want to say championship, Terrence.
Once again, if I'm not mistaken, he's a state champion.
Yeah.
Former NFL player, great guy. I know him from just around the neighborhood. We know some of the same people.
Right.
I think he's going to be an inspiring coach. He's been to the highest level of competition in the sport, so he has a bird's eye view of what it takes to get to the top. I think he's going to be an inspirational coach. I think he's going to inspire the players, and I think anything short of another chip to Carver is a disappointment. I think they're repeat.
I agree, bro. And I got to ask for our viewing audience, why did you bring streaming in this area? Why was that important to you? Why did these athletes deserve the streaming and the coverage that you brought them? And now you've seen what it's done. It's brought guys like me and many others to bring highlighting all the athletes around here. But you were the pioneer for that.
Yeah, I like to look at myself as one of the pioneers. And it started off just being the dad with the camera. And I started filming the games for my son, Dimitri.
Right.
Shout out to Dimitri.
Shout out. Georgia State, by the way.
Yeah, Georgia State. And it went from there to, I know the pivotal moment with me streaming was I got an email from a colonel in the service, and my son had played Fort Benning. And he was like, Guy, thank you so much for putting the game on YouTube. So I'm overseas. I'm in the Army. I'm a colonel in the Army, and I got to see my son play. It was the first time I got to see my son play.
Awesome.
That right there kind of tipped the scales for me, and I knew that it was an audience for people who couldn't make it to the games.
Right.
Parents who worked second shift, parents who couldn't afford to get there. Maybe they were sick and shut in. So it wasn't about money or anything. It was just about providing people a space to see their athlete, and also the athletes to see themselves. With me being a pioneer, I like to give a shout out to my boy. He's so right here. Doc
Yeah,
was definitely
he's right
somebody
behind us, yep.
who started off a little bit after me, but still around the same time when it was foreign
Right.
around here in this market. We had to go through a lot of
A lot of
hills.
hoops.
Yeah, because the former AD, shout out to him because he definitely was a listening ear.
Right.
It was like they didn't want to affect the ticket sales.
But they realize they don't
Yeah,
have no
it
effect.
doesn't have no effect because people are going to go buy the game. They're going to buy the games anyway.
Right.
But what it does do, it gives you more exposure and maybe an incentive to go buy a ticket to see the game live. So we went through a lot of junk, man. But we're here now, and we can't wait till the season kick off.
He's the voice for the voiceless. He's one of the biggest influence we have in this area, and I hope we got many more partnerships in the near future. T-Flow, appreciate you being here, man.
Appreciate your thrill.
Let's go, Kendra Cherokees,
Hey,
Georgia,
Crown.
Alabama, Source Live. Be right back after this. Welcome back, everyone, to Muskogee County Media Days, live from Muskogee County School District. I'm with the man with the plan, the new citywide athletic director, my guy, Kendall Mills.
Yes, sir.
Suited and booted, looking fresh as always. It's one of those 30 million ties that you got from
That's
the
right.
fan.
Exactly.
Love it. So first off, let's start here. How's the first month been on the job, Kendall?
15 days. Haven't made it a month
15,
yet.
haven't been a month yet,
15th day. It's been exciting. A lot of differences with meetings and things of that nature. Learning the district's process from the elementary school level through the high school level.
Oh, yeah.
On the academic side.
Right.
And with athletics.
So curriculum is also a big part of it too with the
Yes,
PE
sir.
teacher. So that's what are you working with that with? I know in elementary because elementary don't have ADs,
Right,
but
right.
what about for the middle school?
Middle
and high
schools,
school?
everyone. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
geez, there's a
We
lot
got-
of people.
We got
under your
health in
belt.
the middle school levels.
Nice.
Of course, like you said, with the elementary, it's more or less just a PE side of it.
Right.
But middle school, they start health, personal fitness, and high school's health and personal fitness. That's their curriculum, standard based. Georgia
Department of Education. Got to hit those standards
Right.
and make sure everyone's in line and doing what they're supposed to do. And then, after 5 o'clock, it's athletics.
Yeah, no doubt about
5
it.
to midnight.
Yeah, there we go. Now, in this, your first media you're hosting, okay,
Yes.
by yourself. Because you've
Correct.
been the second in command
Right,
with
right,
Jeff,
right.
helping orchestrate everything. How do you think this first one went,
I
man?
think it went pretty well. I stumbled a little bit on my intro, but
It happens,
hopefully you guys
man.
can edit those things out and make me look good. But I'm proud of what it. I mean, the cameras, man, the media, you all show up and show out, and it's only going to help our kids and our student athletes out.
No doubt about it,
I'm
man.
looking forward to it.
And that's why I'm excited about it, too. I'm excited, too, for another year of Muskogee County Athletics on
Yep.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live, man,
Absolutely.
and covering as much as we can. And office hours. Can
Yeah.
you believe it? It's year number 3, Coach.
We're going on year 3.
You, Danielle McCoy, Joseph Kager, Anson Huntley, which we'll have them on here in just
yeah.
a second. But talk about what year number 3 has in store here for office hours, man.
Year 3 is going to be different because
You're the boss now.
everyone except Coach Kegler was promoted.
Oh, Joe.
we don't
we
want to
gotta
talk
find
about
him.
it too
We
much.
got-
Yeah.
Look, he's already upset.
So it's going to be different, just the things we can talk about and things we can't talk about,
Right.
But we share as much as we can. We still want to have a good time and want the audience to enjoy our show and what we
Right.
give out to them, and know that we are opponents, we're friends, we're colleagues, and we want Muskogee County to be one of the top counties in the state.
Right.
And we might go regional, stateside, or whatever. I mean, just national. We just wanted to put out good material every week and keep it rolling.
No doubt about it, Coach. And I really do appreciate the support and
Yes,
what
sir.
you mean to me. I've told you that over
Yeah,
and over
yeah.
again. But I do got to ask about exhibition games tonight. There's 2 places next week. Is the pricing the same for anybody that wants to
Yes.
come to the
Yeah.
game? Can you kind of explain them how they can get tickets?
Well,
and stuff?
everything, we're cashless. So
Okay.
everything's on GoFan.
So you cannot show up to a game with cash. You're going to get turned around.
Exactly,
You better have a
exactly.
credit card.
Credit card, phone, tap, whatever you need. Everything's GoFan,
Right.
cashless at the gates, and at the concession stands. So we want you to come out and enjoy it. Price is $10,
Yep.
flat rate. We just want you to come out and enjoy it, have a great experience, because it's for the student athletes.
Yeah.
Yes,
no
sir.
doubt.
Absolutely.
We'll be there tonight. We will not be broadcasting. We're going to be practicing because we want to be good for everyone out there. But
Yes, sir.
Coach, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
We're going to take a break, and then Gladys and his Pips are going to be coming up
Oh,
next. Office hours
don't say
on
that.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I am
Oh,
definitely kidding. I'm
my
definitely
goodness.
kidding. I'm definitely kidding. It's an inside joke. They're going to make fun of me. They're going to make fun of me when we come back.
And we're back from the midnight train in Georgia. The Pips are now
The
here.
Pips are here with
And we're
Gladys
at
now.
Media Day.
The unpromoted Pip.
We just had a great media day, and you all
Great
want to start
media
these
day.
jokes.
They're not jokes, they're facts.
Yeah, they are facts.
I mean, at this
Listen,
point,
they are
everybody
facts.
knows.
Listen.
We know our role.
2025 football media day is in the books. I got 2 new ADs here.
And one old AD.
and the vet. Everyone got a
Called you
promotion.
old.
No, everybody didn't.
Everybody got a promotion. Okay.
If we're promoted, you're promoted.
That's not true.
How did y'all
No,
think
he
it go?
does have a promotion.
Did he?
He does.
Okay.
He is now also a consultant.
Oh.
Cause
For
why?
Danielle. For me. Because
we
we know what
calling
the hell we doing.
Hitting your line all the time.
2025 office hours.
Hey,
Better
check
content.
us out
Yeah.
every other Wednesday on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Maybe every Wednesday.
I don't know what our schedule's gonna do every Wednesday. It's gonna be tough during football season.
There's a
It
lot
is.
going on.
We're going to figure something out.
I need help.
Some kind of content.
But we just had a great media day here. Do you think it went pretty well?
I do. I'm excited about football. Love to sit.
I'm excited
love to
about
sit and
lunch.
watch. He's excited
Football
about
sets the
lunch.
tone. He's excited about lunch.
Yeah, it's time to go eat.
Look, we're just gonna give a promo, right?
Right.
Office hours.
That's office hours.
From Gladys Knight and the Pips.
From Coach Mills.
From Coach Mills, the 3 Pips. The unpromoted Pips.
We don't even have names.
We gotta cut this. Hey, it's office hours. We'll see you Wednesday night.
It's a great day for a new Chevrolet from Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take to the road in a rugged new full-size Chevy Silverado with discounts up to $13,000 off MSRP. New 2026 Chevy Equinox with all-around versatility and affordable pricing. Now with discounts up to $4,000 off MSRP. People from all over the USA are coming to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile. It's a great day for a new Chevrolet from Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take to the road in a rugged new full-size Chevy Silverado with discounts up to $13,000 off MSRP. New 2026 Chevy Equinox with all-around versatility and affordable pricing. Now with discounts up to $4,000 off MSRP. People from all over the USA are coming to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
Hi, my name is Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible. To be able to cover the 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy, and Gordy Eye Care for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And then you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Got 2 professionals that make me and Richard look so much better. To my right, it is Drew Pavon of WTVM. To my left is WRBL's Jack Patterson. Gentlemen, how y'all doing?
I just want to know what your definition of professional is,
Well-
because Drew's a professional, but I don't know what you're talking about.
We're all professionals.
Yeah, I'm
We're
not
all
listening.
professionals.
We'll start with you, Drew. This is was this year number 2 media day or year number 1?
This was year 1. I got here about 2 weeks after, I think, media day, so it was cool to see the first one and get to experience all the teams, meet some
So
coaches.
what's your thoughts? Go ahead.
It was great. Yeah, I mean, getting to see these coaches again feels like I haven't seen them in 8 or 9 months. Just to hear about how the programs are going, and man, I'm just ready for football to start already.
Me too, man. What about you, Jack? This is year number 4 for you. What do you think?
I had lost track, so thank you for no, man, it's always good to be able to come to events like this, get ready, be able to hear what the coaches and players are thinking as they get ready to head into the season. I'm really excited for Muskogee County football this year. There's storylines galore. So, like I said, I'm really excited to see what these teams are going to do this year.
Well, this is my 3rd year doing Media Day, and it seems
Wow.
like I get more comfortable asking questions. And I just heard word that I was
Can I
asking
tell
some
you
of the
this?
tough questions.
Let me tell which camera am I on? Right here, Chris? Which one? I want to know which one. I'm looking right in the camera. It was an obliteration of questions being asked. These two combined couldn't even match Richard.
Nope.
It was 20-0 before Drew even got his first question. And what a dominant performance by you, Rich. I'm proud
Well,
of you.
I had to
So you
just,
dominate
I had
the
to go
post
in
right
and
there.
dominate
Run
because
the damn ball, Richard.
Well, I know
Run the damn ball.
that's what you got to do when you're coming into media days.
Peyton Hillis.
You're doing your research.
You mean what Kyle Shanahan didn't do?
Right, exactly.
No,
Up
Jack,
28-3. Stop the run.
Right.
Bring that
you knew
up.
that was going to
Oh.
come, Jack.
I mean, I said it before somebody else did.
Good point.
Yeah, that's a good.
But Richard, you did a great job. All in all, though, I do want to start with you, Jack, and then we'll go down the line. Big storylines, things that you really took away from the day. Give me a couple.
Obviously, one of the big ones with the Carver Tigers, Jarvis Jones taking over as head coach. A new culture at that school, coming off a state championship. So obviously, you already had the spotlight on you for winning a state championship, but now with so many changes going on, definitely looking to see what they're going to be doing. Looking to see some other teams on the come up. We've seen Spencer, be on the rise. We're seeing Shaw and Northside being on the rise. You got new coach at Hardaway, so with Will Wilden. So, looking to see, what they are going to look like. And then you're looking at the teams who have been building. Okay, you look at the Kendrick Cherokees, you look at the Jordan Red Jackets, you look at the Columbus Blue Devils, all right? They have been in the process of trying to build something special. And all three of those programs feel really confident that this is going to be the year where you're really going to see progress from their program. So, like I said, there's storylines galore, and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
No doubt about it. Richard, what about you? What are some of the big things?
Well, 7 out of the 8 schools in Muskogee County are all in the same region. And the one thing special about 2A is they rely on the power rankings. We could possibly see 5 or even 6 teams in the playoffs.
We were very close to it last year.
Yeah, Hardaway was on the doorstep last year. I really am excited. This will be probably one more. This is our last year until they have the reclassification of seeing these matchups, seeing Columbus and Hardaway in the Midtown Showdown, seeing Shaw taking on
You should be the spokesman for Midtown Showdown.
I'm telling you, I know we've been hyping it up, but
put them on TV.
Just the fact Carver and Spencer is a region game, and that's Spencer's first game.
Yep.
Carver's got to go on the road against a very tough Whitewater team, in Northside. But they're in a very tough region. They're the only school out of the 8 schools that are not in the region with everybody else. But they still got a tough region with Harris County and Stars Mill, Central Carrollton, Jonesboro. I'm excited about the matchups. I'm also excited that football is here. We got scrimmage games tonight, and then the season 2 weeks away.
Wow, Drew, same with you, man. What do you got?
I mean, there's a lot to be excited about. A lot of coaches in year 2. See how they're kind of building their programs right now after having a year 1. Coach Wilden's obviously the new kid on the block, been with the program, and I got to talk to him a couple months ago. I'm excited to see what Hardaway kind of does this year. One team I was really excited to hear from was Shaw Raiders.
Yeah, yeah.
Underrated this year. I like what they got coming back. I love what Spencer's got coming back. And Richard brought it up, that Heritage Bowl, Memorial Stadium, being their first game too, they're prepping for Carver now. Carver's not even thinking about it. They're thinking about Whitewater. That's the game that they've got circled already because that's week 1. And what a week 1 game to have. Personally, that's gonna be like late October. I got to talk to someone about that. That's got to be a fall game. That's got to be end of the season.
As much as I would love that, I don't know if they're going to ever move that game out of August.
But I'm with you.
Early August or September.
Because honestly, going into this, that probably could be for a region championship, and a game of that magnitude you would probably want later on in the season.
It has a lot of complications to it, and I think that holds a lot. And I spoke to JJ like a month ago when he got the job, and he was like, "We got to move that to like week 6."
Yeah,
and that's something he's got circled. So we could see that in the next year or so, but we'll see.
Also, one thing I do want to make mention: games are being brought back to Memorial Stadium, not just the Heritage Bowl. We're going to have Friday nights, but we're going to have 3 high school football games in Muskogee County. That's going to be great just for the fan bases, for opportunities to see more high school football.
And just to see games back at Memorial Stadium, obviously it's been a couple years since we've had full, I know it's not a full slate yet, but it's more than we've had in the last couple years. So it's going to be awesome to, see the lights back on at A.J. McClung Memorial Stadium for games other than the Heritage Bowl.
I completely agree, guys. And my final thing is last year, my hot take was that Hardaway was going to be the surprise team. Guess who was one of the number 1 surprise teams in the awards luncheon? Hardaway. Mine this year is the Kendrick Cherokees. I'm telling you, I really feel like they're going to be the team, just like Hardaway. They came out of nowhere and maybe even pushed for the playoffs this year. So I'm excited about it. I know I'm giving that away before we even do our ultimate preview show.
We got the preview show we got to do.
Make sure to watch these guys, WRBL, WTVM. Georgia Alabama Sports Live is going to sign off Muskogee County Media Day. Thank y'all so much for watching. We'll see y'all next time.